So one of the biggest ways that we can fight stereotypes and myths around homelessness is through education and understanding that homelessness is not a label that is attached to somebody, but it's really a circumstance that someone's going through. And it's a temporary thing for most people, the vast majority of people. We also have to keep in mind that the people that we actually see experiencing homelessness only represent a small portion of the people who experience homelessness. Very few people actually get into the shelters because the shelters are full and they don't have access to them. So it's really important for us to realize that most people who are experiencing homelessness, we couldn't tell just by looking at them. They look like just everybody else, and they're in a situation that's really difficult and they just might need our support.
So feminine hygiene products is specifically an issue because of the lack of public restrooms. So when parks are privatized, the bathrooms are no longer available to general public. Folks cannot just walk into a restaurant and use the restroom. So this particularly becomes an issue when you are dealing with feminine hygiene products. So if you're using a restroom outside, you're now having to change tampons or pads outside in an alley. That can be a problem. Where do you dispose of it? How do you even get access to those feminine hygiene products? That's the greatest issue, is gaining access for the actual products itself.
And we decided that we could do something to help and that we should, so we started the club.
I joined the club because I'm very passionate about equal rights.
Half of the school is female and all of us need to have equal opportunities to have access to these products.
It could affect somebody who you don't know is struggling.
It's healthcare, and it just makes sense that everybody gets their healthcare.
It's part of our community in Cincinnati, and it's our civil duty to help.
So these are some of the products that people have donated. Some pads, some tampons. And so sometimes people feel weird about bringing us products because they feel like it's awkward to have to carry around a box of tampons or a box of pads. But really, the way we see it, it's no different than carrying around a roll of toilet paper, which you wouldn't ordinarily do, but everyone keeps toilet paper in their house. And in a similar way, most people either are a woman or live with a woman or someone who menstruates, and so they would also have these products in their houses. So it's really something that we're focusing on trying to eliminate also is the stigma that surrounds these types of products. So a lot of people feel like they can't talk about this issue because it's, like what goes on down there. And it's a really sensitive topic, but it's just biology, and it just happens, and it happens to all of us. And those of us who experience menstruation know that it's not a very comfortable time of the month. And when you're someone who's experiencing homelessness, you're already very uncomfortable. You don't have all the commodities that many of us do. So to be already uncomfortable and then have the addition of having to deal with your period, it becomes an issue of health, an issue of comfort, because you want to be clean. Everyone wants to be clean. And then also it becomes an issue of dignity when you don't have something this simple to use and you have to resort to not pleasant, unpleasant means to take care of this. It's a real issue.
Homelessness and period stigma are important issues in our society today. As part of the community, it is our duty to help. Joining Homeless Care Club and participating in fundraisers and other coordinated events is one way you can do this. Attend meetings, bring in donations, and help spread the word. Or simply be an advocate and help eliminate stigma every day by creating a comfortable environment and not being afraid to start the conversation.